guys, so today I wanted to take you through one of my most highly requested videos ever, and that is my updated MAC palette collection. I have been very hesitant to film this video because I'm slightly embarrassed of how much I accumulated during my time working at MAC. So yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, and we're just gonna do it. Please excuse my voice, I am still sick, so hopefully we can just get through this together. I'm not going to include swatches in this video. I think I will follow up with a post just on all the swatches of the eyeshadows because there's kind of too many to just sit here being like, oh, swatch, 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 swatch. That's just gonna... yeah, nobody wants to see that. So if you guys want to see swatches, let me know in the comments down below and I will follow up with a blog post on that. And when that does come up, if it does come up, then, you know, I'll link it down below and that'll happen. So let's get right into the palettes. I have 4 15 pan eyeshadows and then my one double-sided blush palette. And so yeah, let's get into this and show ya the palette. Okay, so the 15 pan palettes look like this, and on all of them I've got little tags on the back that shows me the names of all the eyeshadows in the palette so I don't forget them. And this particular palette is my most used palette. This is my Neutrals one, and it's just got all of my favorite shades in it. So I'm just going to name the shadows for you. First we've got Shroom, Naked Lunch, Honey Lust, Sable, Satin Taupe, Blanc Type, Brulee, Kid, Bamboo, Soft Brown, Texture, Brown Script, Brown Down, Blackberry, and Carbon. So that is my first Neutrals palette. My next palette is another Neutrals one, but it's slightly darker and it's got a little bit of more color in it. The first palette is just my most used palette. These are the rest of my kind of neutral colors. So right here we've got Yogurt, Floof, Retrospec, Jest, All That Glitters, Patina, Woodwinked, Bronze, Mulch, Amber Lights, Saddle, Sumptuous Olive, Espresso, Handwritten, and Cork. So that's that for the second Neutrals palette. Then we're going into the more pops of color, and this is kind of the purpley, reddy, pinky palette. So first here we've got Coral, Sushi Flower, Cranberry, Star Violet, Plum Dressing, Passionate, Expensive Pink, Antiqued, Sketch, Nocturnal, Print, Silver Ring, Deep Damson, Digit, and Beautiful Iris. And there goes my voice. Oh, yeah, that is it for the purples and pinkies and reddy colors. Then the last eyeshadow palette is kind of the greens and blues and a little bit more random shades thrown in. So first we've got Steamy, Humid, Bottle Green, Navel, Rule, Green Room. These two are Urban Decay shadows that both came in Ipsy bags, I think, so we'll just ignore these. I have no idea what they're called. I just depotted them into this because they were also greeny bluey, so sorry about that. Then Vex, Paradisco, Contrast, Green Smoke, another Retrospec, because I don't know why. I actually don't know why. There's another Retrospec in there. Perhaps I've named one of them wrong. I'm gonna have to look into this, excuse me. And Crystal Avalanche and Mystery. So that's that for the green and blue kind of contraption. So this is my double-sided blush palette, and I do have these all named. So I'm gonna hold it sideways like this and just read them off to you. This is Margin, Spring Sheen, Light Sweep, Soft Focus, Emphasize, and Sculpt. Those are the MAC sculpting powders. Then we flip this little plasticky thing. And here we've got Dame. This was actually my first MAC blush. I love that one. Cubic, which is really sad. It all cracked out. Like half of the blush is gone and I'm so heartbroken about it. But this is probably one of my favorite MAC blushes. And then we've got Mocha, Well Dressed, Rosy Outlook, and Melba. And that's it for that double-sided blush palette. I wasn't originally going to show my last palette because it's super messy and disgusting. It's not actually nicely organized, but I do have this one that I had depotted a bunch of stuff into for my kit, which I'm no longer using really anymore. Let me know if you guys would be interested in a blog sale because I have a lot of makeup that I don't use and I'm kind of scared that it's going to expire. So if you'd like to see a blog sale or have any suggestions of what to do with like never used full-size beautiful products, then let me know in the comments below. But I do have this palette that I keep some extra blushes in, and then the very horribly messy side that I depotted all the lipsticks in. So I don't actually remember what these two are called, but they were, I think one is Bone Beige and the other one is Shadowy. That's, okay, yeah, that's Bone Beige and that's Shadowy. Those are the two sculpting powders from MAC. This is Harmony Blush, which I used to use to contour, but not so much anymore. And then we've got, oh, this is Pinch Me, Frankly Scarlet, and this is, what is that called? Oh, it is a very deep bronzy color. I actually can't use it really anymore, which is why I keep it in my kind of extra palette. Yeah, very much only for tanned skin. And then if you want, I can do a really quick brief thing. These are not all MAC, these are just depotted lipsticks. So here we've got the Dior number 963, MAC Red, MAC Bricola, Makeup Forever number 9, Bite Beauty Fig, Bare Minerals Get Ready. Oh, this was a Bare Minerals one. It was a little sample. I don't actually know the name. It just said Get Ready, but I'm pretty sure that's the name of the lipstick line, so sorry. It says Bite Beauty Rage, MAC Ruby Woo, Bite Beauty Violet, Urban Decay Anarchy, MAC Pink Nouveau, MAC Fusion Pink, MAC Relentlessly Red, which did not depot well. P.S. This does not go on well anymore. I don't know, maybe it was just too dry, but... Then MAC Pink Pigeon, MAC Diva, MAC Heroine. This is MAC Lush Extract. It was from their Moody Blooms collection. This is MAC Myth, MAC Posh Tone, which also didn't depot well. It kind of rubbed everywhere when it closed. MAC Peach Stock and MAC Dream Days, which I do believe was also a limited lipstick. So that's it for that palette. So that is it, everyone. That is all of my MAC palettes. I really don't use them as much as I had originally hoped to when all of these were purchased. I think that when I had the idea of collecting all of these eyeshadows is that I would actually play a lot more with color, but they have been handy for random occasions, and I'm sure they'll come in handy for other pops of colors. But you guys know me, I'm a pretty neutral person. I don't really delve into the world of color all that much, so this is why these aren't used all that much, but hopefully that will change and I will play with it a bit more. This Neutrals palette, I definitely use it on a daily basis. It is kind of my go-to palette when I'm not sure what I'm wanting to do or if I'm just not feeling like experimenting with anything, but I do use a lot of my other palettes. These are just my staple MAC ones. I regret depotting all of the blushes actually, because now, like for example, Cubic, Dame, and Well Dressed, those are three of my most used MAC blushes, and I can never take them with me because I don't want to carry around a massive palette. So I think if I were to ever repurchase a MAC blush, I would not buy it depotted. I would buy just the singular blush, but I do think that those duo-sided palettes are awesome if you are a makeup artist and building up a kit. So yeah, that's it for my MAC palette collection. Let me know again if you guys want to see a blog post with all of these swatches, and let me know if you guys want to see perhaps some colorful looks using the MAC eyeshadows, because that would force me to actually use all of these eyeshadows. That's so bad. That's it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!